This is Don't Starve. I've played this game a good bit, I think. There's a lot of stuff I have not done and perhaps don't know about the game yet, but I've played it pretty extensively. I started playing this after they added the seasons in, and I have not made it past winter yet, for a couple of reasons. The main one is that when I started playing it at first, it just caught me by surprise, and well, not by surprise so much as I didn't understand what exactly I had to do to stay warm. I froze to death both times I did make it that far. And the more recent times I've been playing it, I have not stuck with a game long enough to do that. I have unlocked all the basic characters, and apparently there's another new one. It does not tell you how to unlock them. Though I do know how to unlock two of the ones that I don't have, but I'm not sure about that other one. Now, yeah, I don't know what the third one is, or the third one I don't have is. I'm just going to go with the gentleman scientist here who can grow a magnificent beard. I just don't have any lasting interest in playing the other ones. I would play Wendy, except for I've had the ghost get me killed. So that just does not seem like a lot of fun. So let's get started. I'm not going to customize the world. I like to go with the generic kind of world without too much tweaking, especially in the beginning if I do these. I don't know if I can make this a series or not, but I just wanted to put a video up of it. Ugh, I don't feel so good. You're right. I do need something to eat. Alright, the controls, I don't exactly remember. But, well, I do to an extent. I mean, they're pretty basic. Alright, we've got Pigmen already. Well, one house. Oh, there's the pig. Alright, flint. Flint is good. Alright, what do I need? Flint and a stick. And it has been a long time since I played. There we go, there's grass. Now, can't I just... There. Ridiculous of me. Alright, I got a couple sticks. The biggest concern I have always had is item management. Roads do definitely make you move a little bit faster. A little bit of stone here. I'm kind of trying to look for another flint so I can get a mining pick. I am glad to see that there's a little bit of stone around here. Typically I like to make my main base camp somewhere where there are a lot of rabbits around, because those traps can just be set up and then you can just walk away from there. Berries will be good later on. I definitely gather the flowers somewhat habitually because of the sanity effects. And here's another flint. That is excellent. Now, I'm gonna make a pickaxe. Mining pickaxe, same thing. Now the reason I did go with the mining pick before the axe for chopping down trees, those rocks should be just down here if I'm correct, is that I'll get plenty of flint from the mine. For the rocks. Already got two more. I've not figured out what the nitrite, or nitrate? I don't know. I've not figured out what that is for yet. And this is excellent to find some gold so early as well. Usually I have to wander around quite a bit just looking for such a thing. let's see if I can find a good old spot for my camp. But it is getting on nighttime. About the time I started trying to play again was when they put in caves. I don't know if that was a month or two ago. I did go into one and did not do very well. I think that's primarily due to the fact that I was not using... Okay, I am going to set up my camp here. Do I have enough? I need a couple of pieces of wood and some stone. I've still got a little bit of daylight as the sun sets in. If I can get one more rock broken up, I can throw down... Okay, I'm going to get this gold mine. Do I have enough rocks? I'm going to put together an axe real quick. And equip that. Now I need a few logs here. Unfortunately the spiders have come out. Might be in my best interest. No, actually I will go up here with it. Just going to put it right here at the edge. I'm gonna take out this spider. Nope, he's gonna run away. Or at least over there. Now I certainly could have waited a little bit longer to put down the campfire just to be a little bit more efficient with the wood. But it should be okay. A little bit risky fighting spiders without any kind of armor. But I feel like I should be okay. Always good to get that silk. I'm not going to touch the monster meat. I really do not like it. I just wanted to get the spider knocked out early. Now it won't be bothering me. I'm actually going to cook this only because I think I can add it as fuel now. No. Well, I do happen to know that there's one thing I can do with that as night sets in. I believe, I've not actually done this myself before, but I believe if you feed the cooked monster meat, or any kind of meat, I think it is, to the pigmen, they will kind of be your buddy and follow you around for a while. Normally I do like to have, I do have some acorns, or pine cones here. I can plant these. Set up my own little tree farm. Science. I need logs and stone, which should not be too hard to get. Just need to wait for day to break, which should be coming along soon enough. I feel like I am off to a pretty good day one. I already have a campfire and a place. Okay, I'm gonna set this up right now since I do have the time. going to keep in the back of my head that I do need to prepare at some point. Excuse me. Prepare at some point for winter. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to break this up completely. Alright, that does destroy my pickaxe. I'm just going to stick with that, as it will allow me to have that extra bit of inventory space. I'll grab this pine cone and go back up this way for a few more trees. Of course, I need some more saplings. These are a little young to be chopping up, but it's okay. I think that's a new little effect that they added there. It's a nice little touch with the needles scattering down to the ground. Got some grass and some berries. The thing about carrots is that you can use them to bait your traps, or your snares, or... Where are they exactly? Alright, we got one already. Good. Now, one of the things I am going to do here, I think you can only trap a single rabbit a day. One of the other things I like to do with them is... Okay, that wasn't the right rabbit. But you can kind of chase them into your traps, if you know, especially if you know what which hole is their home. I'm going to set this one down here because I think you can only trap one rabbit per hole per day. Now, I wanted to build the science machine here. I am going to build it down here on the grassland because at some point I'm going to build a different science machine. And unfortunately the game, at least at the last time I played, prioritized by your location which one is going to be in effect, or which one it's going to consider you as being closest to for what you can produce living out there. And I need to eat, because I've not been eating. I'm going to actually push my luck a little bit. What do I want to do? I want to go into equipment. Maybe it's a hat. Okay, here it is. I need a stick. And then I can make this. This is part of my preparations for winter. It's a little early. I won't need it anytime soon. But the reason I wanted to do it now is 2 live rabbits do take up a little bit of space. They do not stack upon one another. And for that reason, I just want to knock this out now. And I can wear them. I don't know if it's going to count down on me yet, but I don't want it to do that to me. Right? I'm just going to try and chop down as many trees as I can before night sets in. And I broke my axe. And I need a stick. Here's one. I also need to get enough flowers. I've got 8, which is most of it, and I forgot that I didn't make the axe yet. I don't need the biggest tree for it, because there's a certain point where if you're constantly chopping down trees, you've got 20 and 40 logs. Really, 10 is plenty of trees for my experience. Where are the... Here they are. So that's good for now. Throw a couple of logs on the fire. I'm gonna go with a third one just to on the safe side. Now, science. Alright, first thing off, I need alchemy engine, which takes 4 and 6. So there's really not much point in worrying about it until I get 6 more gold nuggets. Which, there's a slow way and a quick way to get those. The slower way is, of course, to starve to death. I'm just going to cook up these seeds. At least keep me from starving. Cooked berries. Delicious, delicious berries. And of course the carrots. While I still have time, I'm gonna... What's that? The thing that popped up by the time here. I'm not sure exactly what that is. That's okay. We're not really starving anymore. We're not, certainly not at maximum. I do need to focus on my my sanity soon. But let's see if there's any sciencing I can do. There's something in Refine. I'm going to prototype this just to have the light go away. I can make a sign, which is pointless, in my opinion. Grayed out ones I cannot make because I have the wrong science machine, or at least not the advanced one. But there's really no reason to make a sign, in my opinion. And I can look at the map. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your perspective, the map does pause the game. But there's nice details to the map. It even shows you where you place traps, shows where berry bushes are, and I want to say it will not tell you whether they are whether they have berries on them or not. But it's good to know the locations in case you are in need of those. Daytime comes. I'm gonna go off this way, try and gather some sticks and grass. Do not have a large grassland. Or at least it's largely unexplored at this time. Now I need 4 logs to refine, and I need 4 total. I've already got 1, which means I need at least another 3. I will actually grab these pine cones. It's not completely necessary, but it'll be nice to have a few more trees. Now, I tend not to rotate the camera, even though I can do it. I do it on occasion, especially if I ever feel like building walls, but walls have only been a hassle for me, to be honest. Alright, we got that. Plenty of it. Not really any sticks. We could use some more of. Is that a stone area? Maybe. I definitely need to pick these flowers. Bees are bothersome. I have not figured out how to safely exploit them yet. I mean, work in harmony with them. Create a better future and a wonderful tomorrow. At least that's what I told the bees. But they never listen. Yeah, not much to this little patch. I'm not going to find any stone there. It is raining very heavily. That is detrimental to fires. So I may actually want to chop down this tree just to make sure I can make it through the night. Well, the rain did end. Really not much grass. Alright, here's a bit more. I really want to get a few more flowers. Here's some more grass, that'll be great. It looks like grass. I'm going to perhaps look towards making a shovel. So what is this key? Oh, is that the eye bone? Okay. That's why I didn't recognize it. The eye was closed. This is one of my favorite little things in the game. This is some guy with a name. Chester. He is a portable container. Alright, I'm going to gather some food here and start working my way back to camp. No, I'm not going to chop down that tree. It's the... Yes, I know. Up this way. Right, first thing I'm going to do is plant all of these trees, the pine cones that I have. And I'm just going to put those up around here. I have seen it before where lightning struck someone's awesome tree line, and it became pretty funny. Alright, now we can just drop the eye bone onto the ground and Chester will just kind of stay nearby it. I like to put things like flint, categorize them. It's like a different chest. Just so I don't get too confused or something. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling now while I'm trying to sort things out myself. Yeah, that's good for now. It definitely frees up some space. Going to quickly check these two traps and set them again. Just put that one there. Maybe I'll get either one of those two. I do want to make one more though. Do I have time? Yes, but I'm going to have to move this one here first. Oops. There we go. Right, back to the camp. Time for some sciencing. Did not get enough rocks yet. Gonna drop these down here. Going to murder the rabbit. Murder the other rabbit. And, wow, hold on. I'm just gonna eat this carrot really quick. I got a little bit carried away with not eating. As I said, I hadn't played this game in a while. And I did manage to get enough flowers to look pretty. Now, the only real reason I make this is not to look pretty. I mean, I like looking pretty and all, but there's no one around for me to look pretty for. But it does, right now it's only decreasing my lack of sanity, or my spiral into insanity. But now it's increasing it, because at nighttime it goes down a little bit faster than it can restore it. And I will eat the rose petals for a tiny amount of, for flower petals. They may have been roses, I don't know. Flower petals for a tiny amount of restoration. Now, I'm going to leave the wood there. I don't think anything will ever come by and steal your stuff. As you see, my sanity is coming back up nicely. Okay, I do not have... Oh. Unfortunately, if an item is in Chester, it will not be considered present for crafting. I'll grab the nitrate anyway. Good gold mine. Just having these gold mines really speeds up the science and developing the second science machine. Actually, this is looks like it's a more expensive rock area than I thought originally. And I'm kind of just gonna save my pickaxe for these gold mines, because there's not really as much reason to harvest the regular stone, because it gives the only difference is it gives me pyrite instead of gold, or whatever it is, nitrate. Nitro? Why can't it be nitro? I know nitroglycerin. It's probably that stuff. It's probably some kind of explosive or something along those lines that you can make, and that's what it takes. I ran out of sticks. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be one right around here. There's one. And one of the reasons why I do kind of like to rush to the second science machine is that unlocks the ability to make weapons from gold, or tools from gold, also weapons. And they have a much increased durability over the stone ones. Or flint, which is a stone. Alright, that's all of the gold veins for now. I will go over to my axe and get some wood for the night. even though I am near the grassland, I really don't have very many grass nodes, we could call them. And we don't have very many of them near the camp. Now, I can transplant them. If I get the shovel, I can dig them up and then move them near my camp. However, the downside to doing that is okay, I did not get the butterfly and the flower. I was kind of hoping. Anyway, the downside to that is I don't have any fertilizer yet. And if I were to do that, I would actually render them useless. So I'm going to grab the seeds and move this trap to right there. I think that's why I didn't get a rabbit that time. But anyway, as I was saying, it would render them useless because they need to be fertilized every so often. And I don't have any fertilizer, and by fertilizer I just mean poop. There are some large beasts that do drop fertilizer. I don't know if there's another way to fertilize it exactly. We're gonna take these and plant them over here. Now I could chop down all these trees, but if I wait a little bit longer, they will actually have a higher yield of wood. But anyway, let's get to the science machine. Alright, I need the stone. I should have plenty. And we need to be near the science machine that I have. And I wasn't paying attention. I made rope instead, which is fine. I'll probably make a spear coming up. Right, I cannot carry anymore, so I'm just gonna throw this wood down. I don't need it right now. Alright, I'm going to build this here, right next to my fire. Now you'll see, if I remember correctly, okay, I can make anything I could have made before. With the lesser oops. With the lesser science machine. And I also have new options. And healing, it's really not something that happens too quickly. If I'm saying that the right way. I'm not sure. Gemology, I think that's new. Or they just recategorize a few items. Anyway. I'm thinking I want to build a spear. Is there a better spear? Or no? No? Okay, I need my rope. So I can just come down here and grab that. And my beard's starting to come in nicely. And now I just need to get back to the science machine. And now I have a spear. Alright. I also wanted to make a shovel. Now I want to make the golden shovel. You know, I really don't need the shovel yet. Not until I find a place where there is What are they called? Some sort of beast. I think I should be able to see here. Oh, beefalo. Beefalo. That's what it is. Oh, I want to grab this grass. Because I do not have the biggest supply of that. And of course I need to exploit any food that I can find. I'm doing okay in the food department. It's very hard to sneak up on. Okay, I gotta be careful around here. These frogs are kind of vicious that live in the pond. I need to grab some wood because I left some of it at the camp, which is fine. As long as I can start up the fire, I have plenty. I've got a lot of stone, but I just want to do a regular campfire. There is a benefit or an upside and a downside to a campfire. I know I passed that berry bush, but I'm trying to, I don't want to backtrack too much. There's a little side path there, but these paved ones increase your movement speed more. Alright, now this ring thing, I'm going to grab that. And my understanding is that these components have something to do with your actual goal beyond not starving, which is to craft something which allows you to escape. I don't even know if that's anywhere near true. There's one thing I know that's true, and that's that I hate the swamp areas. They're incredibly dangerous and can change the game quickly. Right, here's the walkway I found earlier. It makes some spiders angry. There's a little bit of a... Okay. But it's the one downside to Chester. Is that he can get killed. And this is just part of my obsession with not rotating the camera. Because I feel like if I rotate the camera, I'm just going to get lost. It is nighttime. I'm going to eat this carrot, pick up this silk, and build a campfire a safe way away from those spiders. Now, the reason well, there's two reasons. The obvious reason for what I've just done, building this kind of campfire versus the stone campfire is this. Okay, there's a demonstration there. This campfire is out of control. Or it can be. And anyway, the one with the stones around it is under control. It's perfectly safe. You can run right into it. You won't hurt yourself. I don't think you can run over it. I believe it does occupy space, but you're fine. Now, there's these trees that will come to life and attack you. They're pretty rare. Arguably not rare enough. But they are incredibly dangerous. I'm not going to do anything with the monster meat. I'm going to try and get this... Oh, I'm going to put some more fire on there. That should be enough to run the night, last the night. Oh, that was good. I did not get hit there. But I do need to stay near the fire now. The tree is close enough to being chopped down. And I'm going to add another log just to be on the safe side. But anyway, these trees that come to life, you can walk away from them towards the campfire, and they'll walk over it and they will catch flame. Now, this doesn't necessarily do an insane amount of damage. It's not going to make short work of them, but it can hurt them. And if one happens... See, that's one of the things I do that's a little bit risky, is when I build these campfires at night and chop down the trees in the area. I've been attacked by those things, and it's not fun, especially not early on if you don't have armor, and you can't really just take the hits. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. And thank you very much for watching, and there's a spider silk down there. I'm going to grab that before I forget about it. And I'm going to try and get those spiders next time I play if I remember. Thank you again.